Hello, I'm Faris, and welcome to another session of my thoughts on. Today I'm going to be talking about MCU's upcoming movie of Phase 3, which is Black Panther. Wow. You have no idea how much I got myself blown away after watching the teaser of the upcoming Black Panther movie. Now this is the kind of movie that I wanted to see in the MCU. The King of Wakanda himself getting his own movie. First of all, this teaser is amazing. From the looks, the setting, and the theme, it looks like it's going to be a fun ride adventure film with a little dark and a little bit of historic elements inserted into the film. I mean, come on, this is Black Panther we're talking about here. We need to see dark element inserted as well as the history of his race along with his family's heritage, something that we haven't got to see in the MCU, but only mentioned in Age of Ultron and Civil War. I'm assuming that this movie will keep the humor much like any other MCU movies, but hey, having a humor is fine as long as it doesn't overshadow the film like, I don't know, Iron Man 2 or Thor the Dark World maybe. I mean, seriously, these two movies just suck. Chadwick Boseman returns as T'Challa, and you can tell that he's gonna do a kick-ass job playing the role. He is the only thing that I enjoy in Civil War along with Tom Holland as Spider-Man. They nailed the role. But in this movie now, it's all about him and he's up for being the new King of Wakanda. Other characters from previous films return like Florence Kasumba as Ayo, Andy Serkis as Ulysses Claw, as you see in the beginning of the trailer when he was interrogated by Everett Ross, who was once again played by Martin Freeman. A Gollum and Bilbo Baggins reunion. This time they better give Claw a good role in the film, at least something for what a villain should do. Not just doing nothing and selling vibranium to set up the next film, blah blah blah, shit like that. If you want to do a scene where you set up the next film, do it at the end and not in the middle for no good reason. We also gonna get new characters like Black Panther's own nemesis, Eric Killmonger, who is gonna be played by Michael B. Jordan. After a fan-forced universally flopped and panned. Die a hero and live long enough to see himself become the villain. See what I did there? Eric Killmonger looks sick, and I think he's gonna be one of the best characters and the best villains in the movie. And Michael B. Jordan is a great actor, and I hope he could pull off such a great character and a great role. And for the record, fan-forced never frickin' happens. There are other characters that made brief appearance in this trailer, like in this shot has got to be Zuri, played by Oscar-winning actor Forest Whitaker. In the comics, Zuri was a warrior who served for T'Challa when he is King of Wakanda. He possessed an enhanced strength, armed and unarmed combat. In this movie, the character might have a different take. Director Ryan Coogler stated that Zuri's character will be like a mentor type, and will have a major tie back between King T'Chaka to his son. And I think this is going to be like a different interpretation of the character, and I think it's going to work well. Lupita Nyong'o appears as Nakia in the trailer, whom in the comics she's a member of the Wakandan Special Force, where in this movie she's going to be T'Challa's love interest. Angela Bassett also appears in the trailer as Ramonda, who was T'Challa's stepmother and Queen of Wakanda. Then a small appearance of T'Challa's sister, Shuri, who's known as a scientist and warrior of Wakanda, as well as the second Black Panther, and lastly, a brief appearance of one of Black Panther's nemesis in the comics, Man-Ape, in human form. So let's hope the supporting characters serve their purpose well in the story and not getting themselves wasted. The story is going to take place right after Civil War, setting T'Challa's next adventure in Wakanda and possibly revealing many history of Wakanda from past to present, during T'Challa's father as king, then to the moment T'Challa becomes the Black Panther, and then taking the mantle of king. What I want to see in this movie is where the Black Panther origins come from, and a flashback, and how the mantle was passed on warrior to warrior. Other things that I would love to see is T'Challa's struggle of taking full responsibility being the next king of Wakanda in order to continue his father's legacy. Overall, this teaser looks like it's going to be a fun ride. I'm really hoping that a Marvel movie like this would have the fun and the heart with its action, adventure, political element in it. And I cannot wait to venture the nation of Wakanda next year. So share your thoughts and comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Twitter for more updates. Join me next time where I talk about the Spider-Man movie we never got to see.